Okay, so we're gonna get a little bit serious now, but like not really serious. Well, you'll see. So a couple years ago, I was experiencing some growing pains in my previous relationship, which was a very long relationship, and at the same time, I was also trying to finish my doctorate. So life was a little crazy. I'm burping again. So I sought out some therapy. Now I know that you might think that these are not like world-shaking problems, but I'm just a white boy from New Jersey, so this is all I got, right? So relationship and doctorate, right? Oh my God, poor thing. Higher education. So I sought out therapy, and part of that was to kind of figure out why. I always thought that I was depressed, right? Because I go through these times where I have absolutely no motivation, and I don't want to do anything that might be difficult or that I might fail at. But what I learned actually was that I have a really nice healthy portion of anxiety, and then it's just like a tinge of depression that's thrown in for a little bit of flavor. But really, anxiety is like the main culprit here. So this anxiety is often really paralyzing. It can be about the simplest thing, like, you know, should I go to the gym or not today? If I don't go to the gym today, and I eat later, then I'm gonna hate myself and think that I'm gonna gain weight from one day of not going to the gym. Or like, you know, Downton Abbey ended, and I couldn't figure out, you know, what to fill my time with. I didn't. You laugh, but like, it was a real decision. My husband understands this because we went through this together. It was sort of like shopping around trying to figure out what we were going to devote our time to, right? Like I was just completely thrown into a tizzy at like what new, charming, heartwarming, period British show I would spend a lot of time with. And I didn't want to make the wrong decision. You know, I flipped around on Netflix for like 20 minutes because it's like, heaven forbid I actually start watching it and then don't like it and stop it. Like, no, like I need to figure it out before I do it. So, all this is to say that I was in this relationship for 13 years. We met when I was 18 and he was just about to turn 18. This is not the person I'm with anymore. So we were children, and we stayed together for 13 years, and I would say that it's not to say that we didn't have happy times. We had happy times, and we loved each other, and I still love him and care for him very deeply, but I think that for the majority of those 13 years, we weren't happy, you know? And I think that he always sort of took care of everything for me. I had no idea how to pay my bills. He did everything. And some people have said like, oh, you know, he was being controlling. And the thing is that I was sort of very happy to relinquish this control because as I mentioned, that I share with my mother, when I don't want to deal with something, I just throw up my hands and I want someone else to fix it for me. I'm just like, please, just like, I can't, it's too much, just please, just do it, please, right? So I think that it's hard to, when on top of that, you also really do care about the person. They're really a good, genuinely good person, and you've shared so much, and you have common friends and common family. It's really hard to sort of let that go. And I still remember, being away in Missouri for a summer stock theater thing, and that was the first time I had ever really been away from him for more than like a couple days. And I remember feeling like I was finally seeing that I was like a whole person outside of this relationship. And that was the moment when I was, and now granted, we did not break up for a while after this, but that was the moment when I think I first realized like, okay, I think this relationship is kind of killing both of us, right? But it took so long because it's scary, right? You rely on someone, you could just get used to someone, and it's terrifying. But, you know, I think they say, and it's funny because this came up with a friend and voice student of mine even just earlier today, but you know, they say that anything worth doing is scary. Like, and if it's not a little scary, then it's probably not worth your effort. So.
Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills, till a landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? I don't know. I still don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. So take this love, take it down. Oh, if you climb a mountain and you turn around, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, while the landslide will bring you down. And if you see my reflection in the snow